In today's housing market, many are beginning to wonder if we are reverting back to riskier loan practices and lending standards. So let's ease those concerns. The MCI provides the only standardized quantitative index that is solely focused on mortgage credit. The MCI is a summary measure which indicates the availability of mortgage credit at a point in time. So basically, the index determines how easy it is to get a mortgage. The higher the index, the more available mortgage credit becomes. So here's a graph of the MCAI, which dates back to 2004. And that's when the data first became available. As the graph shows, the index stood at about 400 in June of 2004. Mortgage credit became more available as the housing market heated up, and then the index passed 850 in 2006. When the real estate market crashed, so did the MCAI as mortgage money became almost impossible to secure. But thankfully, lending standards have eased somewhat since then, but the index is still low. In April, the index was at 121, which is about 1/7 of what it was in 2006. So why did the index get out of control during the housing bubble? So the main reason was the availability of loans with extremely weak lending standards. To keep up with the demand in 2006, many mortgage lenders offered loans that put little emphasis on the eligibility of the borrower. So lenders were approving loans without always going through that verification process to confirm if the borrower would likely be able to repay that loan. An example of the relaxed lending standards led up to the housing crash is the FICO credit score associated with a loan. And so what is this score? And what it is, it's a credit score that tells lenders about your credit worthiness, which is how likely you are to pay back a loan based on your credit history. And it's calculated using the information in your credit reports. And these FICO scores are the standard for credit scores. They're used by about 90% of the top lenders today. So during the housing boom, many mortgages were written for borrowers with a FICO score under 620. While there are still some loan programs that allow for a 620 score, today's lending standards are much tighter. Lending institutions overall are much more attentive about measuring risk when approving loans. According to the latest household debt and credit report from the New York Federal Reserve, the median credit score in all mortgage loans originated in the first quarter of 2022 was 776. So this graph that I'm showing is billions of dollars in mortgage money given annually to the borrowers with a credit score under 620. In 2006, buyers with a score under 620 received $376 billion in loans. So right up there. And then in 2021, the number was only $80 billion. And it's only about $20 billion in the first quarter of 2022. So bottom line is that lending standards were much more relaxed with little evaluation done to measure a borrower's potential to repay their loan. And today the standards are tighter. So the risk is reduced for both the borrower and the lender. So these are two very different housing markets, and today is nothing like the last time. So if you have any questions about speaking with a lender, we've got several preferred lenders that work with us who have closed lots of transactions. Please give me a buzz or an email, holly@callteam.com. I'd love to connect you with that. And they can explain the process in detail. They can look at your credit score and your debt to income ratio and see what kind of buying power you have. So we are here for you. We are Call Group Residential, based in Cary, serving the Triangle. Please reach out. We are happy to help you if you need to sell your home or if you need to buy a home. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.